Say, guess you're not surprised when the sky caves in again. Like I ain't traced every fracture in this weathered heart of mine. They think I'm numb to losing, like it barely makes a sound. But they don't hear me bargaining with the rafters when this house goes quiet down. They say I'm not surprised anymore, but they don't know what that cost me. If they really listen close, they'd hear the fault lines in my sleep. Hope and faith ain't disappeared, they're just worn and running thin. If they really knew me, they'd know how hard I'm holding in. Yeah, holding in. I still leave one extra plate, out of habit, out of grace. Still slowed down by that old white church, let the steering wheel hesitate. They think I quit expecting anything to ever change, but I still ask for a little mercy every time I say your name. Say I'm not surprised anymore, but they don't know what that means. If they stood where I've been standing, they'd feel the shaking in between. Hope and faith ain't gone for good, they're just stretched past where they've been. If they really knew me, they'd know I'm holding by a thread. Sunrise on the dash, one more prayer I almost say. If all I've got's a single string, I'll tie it tight around today. Tie it tight around today. They say I'm not surprised anymore, but they don't know what it takes to wake up still believing, with this much weight on faith. Hope and faith lean hard on a whisper I can't forget. If they really knew me, they know I'm holding by a thread.
I don't talk about it much, I keep it folded in, like a letter I was meant to send but never did. I still bow my head at night, more out of habit than belief, just in case you're still listening when I can't sleep. I ain't asking for the world or a burning sign ahead, just enough to make it through what's left. I'm holding on by a thread, It's thinner than it's ever been. Not enough to pull me up, just enough to keep me in. I don't need a miracle or a voice I've never heard. If you're still there, let it hold. I'm holding on by a thread. I've seen stronger men than me let it all slip through their hands, watch their answers turn to dust right where they stand. So I keep my eyes down low, watch my step instead. Some days faith feels like a word I've almost said. I ain't looking for the truth that fixes everything, just something strong enough to lean. I'm holding on by a thread, yeah, it's frayed and it's worn thin. Not enough to call it hope, just enough to not give in. I don't need the heavens open or the past to make amends if tomorrow's still attached. I'm holding on by a thread. If it snaps, I'd rather know than pretend I didn't feel the strain. I've learned silence says enough when there's nothing left to say. I'm holding on by a thread, every night, every step. I don't pray like I used to, but I haven't quit yet. I don't need a miracle, I don't need it said. Just don't let go tonight. I'm holding on by a thread. Yeah, just one more night, that's all I said. That screen doors hang crooked, still swings when the wind comes through. Cedar tree out by the fence line, older than most truths. Paint's been peeling off the porch rail, nails been working loose. Funny how the things I lean on never asked me to. I've been measuring my strength by how much I can bend. Meanwhile, nothing out here's tried, still standing where it's been. The cedar don't need a reason, the screen don't ask why. They don't wake up feeling heavy, they don't wonder if they'll survive. I've been wearing all my weather like it's something I earned, but those old boards just keep holding without needing her. There's a ring worn in the floorboard, right where I always stand. Coffee cooling on the windowsill, same as it's always been. I've watched seasons change their mind, right outside this frame. nothing here keeps count of what I lost or gained. I keep thinking strength is something you gotta prove or defend, but that tree just keeps its shadow where it lands. The cedar don't need a reason, the screen don't need a name. They don't flinch when the storms roll in, they don't pray to stay the same. I've been carrying my questions like they're bricks I can't set down, but this place keeps on standing without making a sound. If I could learn to stay rooted, if I could quit keeping score, maybe I'd last a little longer, like the frame around that door. The cedar don't chase the future, the screen don't miss the past. They don't call it faith or failure, they just hold what they have. I'm still trying to be solid, still learning how to rest, watching things that never try outlast the ones who stress. The screen still swings open, the cedar still stands.
Same stool, same corner, same clock losing time. Bartender don't ask questions, just slides what's mine. Neon hums like it's tired, spelling out my name. Everybody knows me here, that don't mean it's the same. I've heard every story twice, every punchline lands the same. I know how this night ends before it came. It's secondhand smoke in a first name basis. Everybody talking, nobody waiting. They know my drink, they know my face. They don't know what I'm erasing. They say I don't look surprised. Guess I learned how to fake it. Secondhand smoke, first name basis. I smoke until I choke. Old man says, don't you care? I nod like I heard him, but I'm already not there. Every laugh's a rerun, every truth's been bent. I'm on a first name basis with the things I never meant. I don't tell them what I'm missing, I don't ask them what they lost. We just trade familiar faces at a familiar cost. It's secondhand smoke in a first name basis. Same old line, same warm places. They know my name, they know my sin. They don't know where I've been. They say I don't look surprised. Guess I learned how to fake it. Secondhand smoke, first name basis. I used to think knowing people meant I wasn't alone. Now I know every exit, still don't feel at home. It's secondhand smoke in a first name basis. Everybody's here, nobody's safe in. The truth don't live in crowded rooms. It waits outside and watches. They say I don't look surprised. Guess I learned how to fake it. Secondhand smoke, first name basis. Secondhand smoke. First name basis. Same stool, same corner. I finish what I'm chasing. There's a hum in the dark, like a warning sign. Wind don't care if the line holds in mind. Every step I take feels measured in time. Every thought weighs more than it all. Don't look down, don't look ahead. I keep my eyes on the wire instead. I'm hanging on a high tensile wire, stretched out over what I can't see. They ain't asking you to save me, just don't let it give on me. I don't need the fire, I don't need the choir, I don't need a sign tonight. Just let it all, just let it all. I'm hanging on a high tensile wire. I've heard people pray like they're owed a reply, like faith's a deal you can renegotiate. But I've learned solace, cuts painted in lies, and weeding's the only thing I know how to tolerate. I don't shout, I don't beg, I keep my balance on what's left. I'm hanging on a high tensile wire. Every breath is a careful step. I ain't asking for a miracle, just don't let go. The If it snaps, I'll hear it coming. Feel the tremor in my bones. I made peace with fall. I just don't wanna fall alone. I'm hanging on the edge, it's so wild, drawn tight between feel and believe. I ain't asking for forever, just another night of peace. I don't need the fire, I don't need the choir, I don't need the answers right. Just let it hold, just let it hold. I'm hanging on a high tensile wire. One more night, that's my prayer.
I got a half tank humming and a road that don't complain. Dashboard lit like a small town moon, pointing nowhere the same. There's a diner boarded up where I swore I'd make it right. I ain't surprised it's dark inside, I just don't stop tonight. Every mile marker's missing something it used to say, but I keep driving anyway. I got a map to nowhere in particular, lines one thin by time. Every place I used to believe in still passes by. I don't need a destination, I don't need it clear, I just need these wheels to keep on turning so the weight don't settle here. There's a bridge out past the county line, they never fixed the span. Used to cross it every Sunday back when I had a plan. Now the river keeps its secrets, moves on without a sound. Guess some things don't wait around to be found. I don't chase what's broken, I don't circle what's been, I just follow the road till it bends. I got a map to nowhere in particular, no stars I'm trying to chase, just a line of faded memories I don't erase. I don't need forgiveness, I don't need it said, I just need the motion to keep my faith from going dead. There's an answer, it ain't parked on the side of this road. I learned some things don't come back once you let them go. I got a map to nowhere in particular, but I know how to drive. I don't need to know where I'm headed, just that I'm still alive. If hope feels like moving forward, then it does stay near. I'll keep following these white lines till they disappear. Radio low, night still wide. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm not surprised.